Postmodernism in music, the second half. Definition of postmodern in music. Postmodern music from the 1980 to 2025 is all about experimentation. No single style dominates. It mixes local and global traditions, hyper and pop culture, old and new. Artists blends genres freely, using unexpected shifts to reflect a complex mix of today's world. The dates and the timeline. We have the 1980s. Digital synths and MIDI changed how music was made. Rock, electronic, and classical styles were combined. Minimalists like Philip Glass and Steve Reich became popular, and sampling emerged. The 1990s, experimental computer-based sound from artists like FX Twin and Brian Eno flourished. The internet began reshaping music sharing, and global influences grew stronger. The 2000s, home studios and early streaming, Napster, iTunes, gave musicians creative control. Artists like Radiohead and Björk mixed classical and electronic sounds. Genre boundaries dissolved, fostering free expression. The 2010s to 2025, social media, streaming, and AI shape music today. Composers like Jennifer Higdon and Carolyn Shaw combine classical with modern influence, drawing on global styles. Some description and characteristics. Um, Postmodern period. Freedom and innovation define postmodern music. It blends jazz, pop, rock, electronic, world, and classical elements. Technology, computers, synthesis, loops, AI is central. Pastiche means reworking classical to sound new. Songs are diverse, experimental, emotional, fun, and often socially or culturally meaningful. The historical impact on that period is we have like major events shaping postmodern music, or like many significant historical occurrences have impacted postmodern music from the 1980s to the present. The end of the Cold War increased global cultural exchange. PCs, internet, and phones changed music creation and sharing. Streaming platforms, iTunes, YouTube, Spotify expanded global reach. Social movements, BLM, LGBTQ plus climate inspired socially aware music. Together, these sparked creative freedom and diversity. Um, Technological impact during that period. So, um, technology's role since 1980. Technology has had a significant impact on music since 1980. Sound production and control became simpler with development of digital synthesizers, drum machine, and MIDI musical instrument digital interface. Making music at home was made possible by computers and music software such as Logic Pro, FL Studio, and GarageBand. So technologies rule since 1980s like digital synthesis drum machine and MIDI simplified production, home music software, Logic, FL Studio, GarageBand, empowered creators. Sampling gave new life to old music. Digital instruments like drums, pianos, violins improved sound quality. And today, AI and virtual instruments are common compose tools. Um, the difference between postmodern and the other periods is the because postmodern music doesn't adhere to a single style or a set norms. So postmodern music stands out from past eras, like vacuum, like classical or romantic, because it ignores strict rules. Earlier music had clear structure and purposes, but postmodern music celebrates freedom, genres mixing, technology, and thematic exploration, making it more playful and expressive. In addition to combining genres and using computers, musicians can now communicate social or personal theme in previously unheard of ways. Here we have some composers and musicians at that period. Um, we have like key artists of that era, like John Adams, classical minimalism with emotional storytelling, Bjork, pop electronic, classical hybrid, Radiohead, experimental rock and electronic, Jennifer Higdon, vibrant modern classical music, Carolyn Shaw, youngest Pulitzer winner, blends traditional and modern. And some composers, musicians, and how their music is seen. We have Carolyn Shaw, composer, violinist, singer, youngest Pulitzer winner 2013. Her music blends classical structures with fresh sounds and vocals. Collaborated with Kanye West, Florence, The Machine, The Roomful of Teeth. She makes classical music feel modern and connects genres. My take on this type of music, um, postmodern music has no boundaries, which is why I find it so thrilling. It is entertaining and unpredictable because it blends a variety of styles, including pop, rock, electronic, and classical. Whether you prefer imaginative sound effects, groovy electronic beats, or poignant string music. There's something for everyone to enjoy. I also appreciate how it allows artists to discuss contemporary issues and express themselves in novel ways. This song may appeal to my audience since it feels new, different, and grounded in reality. It demonstrates how music can adapt to any situation and remain um, captivating. So why postmodern music matters? It's boundary free, mixing pop, rock, electronic, and classical. It's fun, surprising, and varied. There's something for everyone. It lets artists express real world issues and personal stories in new ways. If your audience wants fresh, relatable music, postmodern style, fits perfectly. And thank you.